But apparently many cities across the country, you know this, we've talked about this before, don't even call it Christopher Columbus Day anymore. They call it Indigenous Peoples Day. Guess that's how they morally justify taking a day off of work, as they are simultaneously vilifying Christopher Columbus. Well, for Indigenous Peoples Day, Elizabeth Warren sent out the following tweet, and I quote, "On hashtag Indigenous Peoples Day, we celebrate the resilience, sovereignty, and rich cultures of Native communities. But the federal government has long failed to fulfill its obligations to tribal nations. We must do more to honor and uphold our promises to Native peoples," says the woman who took positions at school and in jobs away from Natives by pretending to be a Native. Remember that time when Elizabeth Warren lied and claimed that she was a Native American because she said, "I have high cheekbones and I contributed powwow chicken to a Native American cookbook, and therefore I am one of the marginalized. I am a Native American." But then, of course, she took a DNA test, and it turned out that she is 1,024th Native American, which, for anybody wondering, makes her less Native American than the average American. Anybody walking down the street, you do a DNA swab of them, they are more Native American than Elizabeth Warren. And yet she has the gall to post this on Indigenous Peoples Day. We must do more to honor and uphold our promises to Native peoples. Well, how about you give opportunities back to Native Americans that you stole from them by appropriating their identity because you thought you had high cheekbones? The gall of this woman. Sometimes I just think, imagine if a Republican elected official had done this. Do you think if a Republican candidate, not a candidate, a Republican politician, Republican senator had lied the way Elizabeth Warren lied, had contributed powwow chicken to a Native American cookbook, and then now pretends to be an advocate for Native Americans? Do you think that that senator would have any political capital left? Of course not. Of course not, because the left lets their own get away with everything.